United Nations has issued a stark warning in its latest Sustainable Development Goals progress report, revealing that despite notable improvements in global well-being, the world remains off course to meet the 2030 targets. The report underscores the urgent need for coordinated action to confront poverty, climate change, and inequality and conflict. Mama Dibaru again.
The United Nations has released its annual progress report on the Sustainable Development Goals, revealing that while millions of lives have improved over the past decade, the pace of progress is far too slow to meet global targets by 2030. According to reports, only 35% of SDG targets are on track or showing moderate progress. Nearly half are advancing too slowly, and 18% have actually regressed, largely due to persistent economic inequalities, climate-related disasters, and ongoing global conflicts. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres delivered a sobering assessment pointing to systemic issues that continue to undermine development goals.
Are making moderate progress. Nearly half are moving too slowly, and 18% are going in reverse. We are in a global development emergency, an emergency measured in the over 800 million people still living in extreme poverty.
Despite the setbacks, the Secretary General insisted that the Sustainable Development Goals are still achievable if the global community acts decisively. The report also acknowledges progress in areas such as child mortality reduction, increased access to education, improvements in energy availability, and expansion of digital connectivity. However, it emphasizes that transformative efforts are needed to accelerate momentum and close persistent development gaps. To address these challenges, the report identified 6 priority areas for intensified global action: strengthening climate resilience, mobilizing sustainable development financing, promoting gender equality, advancing universal access to education and health, driving inclusive digital transformation, rebuilding trust in public institutions.
The path forward is clear. In the report, it shows that the progress is still possible if we scale up solutions and build on hard-on gains.
35% of the goals are on target, and some are extremely important. Extreme poverty has reduced. Child mortality and women's mortality have dramatically reduced.
The report also calls on countries and partners to implement the Medellin Framework for Action, a strategic roadmap adopted at the 2024 UN World Data Forum, which aims to strengthen data systems to improve policy making and accountability. Guterres further stressed the need to address the root causes of global inequalities, including structural flaws in the international financial system, which he said perpetuate injustice and limit development opportunities for vulnerable nations. On the situation in Gaza, the Secretary General condemned the attack by Hamas and voiced deep concern over the civilian toll from the ongoing conflict. With just 5 years remaining until the 2030 deadline, the UN is urging bold political commitment, international solidarity, and transformative investment to keep promise of the Sustainable Development Goals alive for all. Reporting for Eyeafrica News, I am Mamadi Barrow.